So we got a cube truck that blew the spark plug out of a V10. I'll try to show you it. It's going to be hard to show you too much in this video because I can't barely see what I'm doing. But you can see the spark plugs holes right there. And I'm going to put an insert in there. I already have the piston at top dead center. Piston at top dead center makes sure that the valves are closed. And it's easier to blow the filings out after I start tapping. And so we're going to be putting an insert in like this once I crawl in here and start tapping. So, here. Oh, make sure when you start tapping, put some lube on the tap. Try to get some lube in the hole. Holes down in here. So also I made, because the hole is so far down in the hole, I made a sleeve. Stabilizes the straightness of the tap. And because I've done so many of these, and I know you have to get it 13 turns of the tap. You want to leave a step in the head, one thread at the bottom, so when this hits, the top will open up. So first, I recommend tapping 12 turns, and then we're going to take it out and clean some threading up. Clean the filings out. I have a little circle here, I count that. Makes it easy. Start off with 12 turns, because the first few turns is going to be the tap getting started. So it won't be exactly 13. If you went 13, you'd have to redo it. You want to make sure you have 13 good turns. But first we'll start with 12. And then clean the hole out. It's 12 turns. Line it back out. And then we'll blow the filings out. And then run it down for the second time. And get our 13 turns. Because the piston's at top dead center and the valves are closed, and you blow air in, the filings will all come out. Most of the filings. Clean the tap off again. Spray some more lube on it. Now, go to tap the 13. So now the tapping's done, we can get as much of it as the hole as we can. So I'm going to spray some brake clean in the hole. And then I'm going to start it up for a few seconds and blow all the shit out. So now threads are dry, threads are clean, and ready for the insert. There we go. So the insert, I'm going to use just a normal spark plug to install it. And because it's a tapered spark plug, there's usually a tool after it's installed. There's a tool that comes with the kit, Save a Thread 5334 kit, and you'll hit the tops to spread the top out. But when you use a tapered spark plug, you really don't need to use it, because once you tighten this plug in, the taper is going to open up the two serrated threads. So we're going to put some Loctite on it. And then switch the tap, spark plug socket. I'm going to slide that down there. And then you want to crank that spark plug in. It spreads the top of the insert out. And then when you crack the spark plug out, the installer spark plug, or you can use a new spark plug. I haven't been supplied with the new spark plug yet, so I just use the spark plug that I carry around with me. But first, I noticed part of his coil still bolted in here. So while my sleeve's in the hole, I'll take this coil bolt out with the piece of coil so nothing falls in the cylinder, because my sleeve's still in the tube. This is what happens when the spark plug blows out. It breaks the coil in half. I'll take this out for the mechanic. There's part of the coil. And now we have a nice new steel sleeve hole. A lot of people don't know that these Ford engines are only tapped 5 threads for the spark plug. I don't know why they did that. If they had the 12 threads like the sleeve from factory, these things probably wouldn't blow out. And there's the spark plug without the sleeve. And there's the sleeve, installed the right depth, ready for the mechanic to put the new spark plug in. Yeah, so that kit works good. Save a thread, 5334, I believe. You get a couple inserts, the tap and the spreader, which I don't use if I use a tapered spark plug. And save you a lot of money and time and hassle than taking the head off. But some of the places you got to do it are really tight, so you just got to remember how many threads you tap. Make sure things are clean when you use the Loctite and install the sleeve. And that's it. Until next time, if you can hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you later.